I own Atlas Training Facility. We specialize in firearms safety and firearms training. We offer concealed pistol license classes, defensive shooting classes, and basic handgun classes. In order to take the CPL class, you have to be 21 years or older. You have to be a Michigan resident for at least 6 months. The basics firearm class is going to outline the universal safety rules of operating and handling a firearm, as well as teaching the user all of the aspects of being safe with that firearm. The universal safety rules are always treat a firearm as if it was loaded. You never point the barrel of a gun at anything you're not willing to destroy. You always want to know what your target is and what's beyond it. The fourth and final safety rule is to keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to fire. Self-defense firearm basics is encompassing the universal safety rules and just the understanding of how the basics of that weapon works, whether it be loading a magazine, proper trigger placement, racking the slide, and that sort of thing. So the legal use of force is probably the most important part other than safety. You need to know when you have the right to use legal use of force and what sort of force is necessary for the situation that you're in. Violent encounters and their aftermath are also very important because it explains to you what steps you need to take after you've encountered a situation, whether it be firing on another person, even brandishing your firearm on somebody. You need to know what calls to make after that and what steps to take after that happens to protect yourself. Basic and advanced skills are basically just drills that you can do on an everyday basis, whether you're sitting at home watching TV or if you're at the range. I would say a basic drill that you could do would be dry fire drills, practicing trigger control and the proper placement of your finger. And a more advanced one would be holster draws with a live fire weapon. For a long time, everybody's been taught the Harries stance. The Harries stance is the traditional 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and your hands out in front of you. The Harries is great for competition shooting. There's been hundreds of hours of dash cam footage shown that nobody shoots that way when they're encountered into a violent situation. They always shoot what's known as the isosceles, both feet planted firmly, and you're outright, almost like an isosceles triangle. Developing a home protection plan is just like running a fire drill or a tornado drill. It's essentially the steps that you'll take if you ever need to defend yourself or if somebody's broken into your home. It's not just about self-defense or the Second Amendment or carrying a gun every day. This is also a sport, whether it be hunting, USPSA, different style competitions, tactical competitions, shooting competitions. It's very much a sport. Carrying a firearm is an absolute right. It's a right that if you don't exercise, you will probably lose. And in today's world, you are your family's first responder. So you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Atlas Training Facility. We're located at 8438 Jordan Road in Grand Blanc, Michigan.